Good day, sir.
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind, curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself. And even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing. No matter how they fascinate me, it isn't to be.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only peak and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So, before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeeper need anything. Stop by again soon.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
You!
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
Time to be heading. Fancy a look at my wares? I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from afar. 'Twould be unseemly for... You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect. Such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply will not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it. Many thanks. I'm indebted to you twofold. But this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now, I shall bid you farewell.
By your command, Arisen.
Here I thought I was leading the way, but I suppose your whims take precedence.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we must rest. The
Displaying bowmanship for an elf. My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me, but I expect you'll do just fine. I can guide you there if you wish.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I've seen better days, that's for sure.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
You'd best not be planning on thieving my vegetables.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Displaying bowmanship for an elf. My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me. But I expect you'll do just fine. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that room goes to waste. If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. One of us has been drenched.
ready? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Though our paths diverge here, it surely won't be long ere they converge anew.
Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust. Have you forgotten something, Arisen? Displaying bowmanship for an elf. My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me, but I expect you'll do just fine. I can guide you there if you wish.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
You'll not live to regret this! Here, if you please.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
I shan't let them harm you.
Die, bud!
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way. Attempt such a feat.
Truly? Enough.
Good enough! It's clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. I'm coming, Master!
The Arisen is in your charge!
I thought I'd met my end. My thanks to you, Arisen.
Displaying bowmanship for an elf. My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me. Expect you'll do just fine. Well, I'll guide you there directly.
Guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Over here.
Would seem our fight is not yet done.
We fight. To arms.
Easily done. Here, if you please. Wish me to return? At once, Master.
No harm shall come to you.
Oh, true to your word, you have come. Let us begin at once. I should like to observe your form first and foremost. So stand here and take your aim at yon targets. You have my gratitude. I learned much from you just now. In fact, I have made a discovery. Unlike those of elven make, bows crafted by other races are designed for keen aim. Is that not so? But I can see this is no revelation for you. I expect you thought this design common to all bows, yes? Not so for those of elven make, however. Our bows are crafted to guide not the hand, but the heart. Mayhap you will find the sentiment strange, but such is the perspective of elven kind. We are taught that arrows loosed with proper form will strike true, as if 'tis all a matter of poise. I admit, I find it rather baffling myself. Perhaps that is why my bowmanship has failed to improve. Yet with this bow, I begin to understand. Let us see if I fare any better now.
Huzzah!
What a feat! I can hardly believe it. Every last arrow found its mark, dead center. This marvel is nothing at all like an elven bow. The design allows for ease of aim and steadfast flight of each arrow. To think that I should feel such a difference. Mayhap I am more suited to a bow of foreign make than one of my own people's. 'Tis a strange thought, but how else to explain it? My arrows have not soared so true in all my days. I'd nearly given up on myself. Yet 'twould seem I am not without talent after all. My performance with this bow has divested me of such doubts. But the ingenuity of this design, if only my people would take heed. 'Tis all very well to talk of honing one's form, but why should we not perfect the tool so integral to our customs? I am decided. I shall take this bow back to the arbor. With this as my weapon, I have no doubt I shall pass my trial of archery.
It seems Sir Glyndor's doubts no longer plague him. May his newfound confidence see him through his trial of archery.
Right you are.
With the bow you gifted me in hand, I no longer dread being put to trial. I almost look forward to it. I shall attack my training with renewed vim.
It is a strange sort that ventures willingly into darkness.
We cannot break it from this side.
Perhaps. Turn out your pockets. I'm taking the lot. Add fire to that oil, and our enemies shall have themselves a roast dinner. To think I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed. Might there be aught over there?
Forgive me, Risen. I shall see to it this does not happen again.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
If you wish it, I shall not move from this spot.
You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
must finding these be so difficult?
A splendid discovery.
Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Watch yourself. I'm not someone you want to cross.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Sunset draws near.
Plays out better than the last.
What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beast strings for allies.
Each to their own.
And so, fun begins again. Are you risen?
Battle cannot be avoided. Let's fight or die.
know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Tis pleasantly cool here, what with the canopy overhead.
I suppose 'tis too much to ask that we pass through unmolested.
You have my support. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey. Do you really need my aid? You must try to free yourself!
One of us has been doused in slime.
Not good enough!
Grateful to you, Arisen.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
Very well. Back to your side I go.
So that's where you're hiding,
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Too fast for you.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait right there.
I'm hard pressed. I need help.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
It strikes me that we have not visited Melve for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late?
Very well.
I'll guide you there directly.
A guide is most welcome. Walls draw near!
Our ice attacks are wasted on this foe!
I'm a little busy!
I'll save you!
Glad to see you have the matter in hand.
As it so happens, there's a shortcut nearby. I found it myself in another world. Perchance you'd like to see it? hidden path? I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
Pray keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in. Goodness, we're higher up than I thought.
'Twould be quite painful, were we to fall.
We ought to proceed with caution. One of us has been drenched.
Not good enough!
Thought I'd met my end. Thanks to you, Arisen.
I'm grateful to you, sir. I wanted to thank you for all you've done for me.
We cannot break it from this side.
Perhaps. You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you? Careful of... Noses, Master!
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. I'm coming to your aid! You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Well done, Master! How are we to get through this door?
We need reinforcements over here.
Oi! Tide of battle is like to overwhelm us.
You little blighter.
I am sorry.
Give no quarter.
Oi!
When I get my hands on you,
Halt, I say! Oi!
Help! I'm in need of aid!
Tide of battle is like to overwhelm us.
Need reinforcements!
Halt, I say! Oi!
Help! I'm in need of aid!
Halt, I say! I must summon reinforcements.
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen. Putting that aside, looking upon our party, I noticed that none of us are fighters. Good morrow, everyone. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Prepare yourself.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found someone to handle our busy work.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map. It will be an honor to serve by your side.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the gold for you in a trice.
I should only hope I served to satisfaction.
I hope I can count on you in a scrape. It strikes me that we have not visited Mel for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late? I know the way. Follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Let us see what you're made of! Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in two arms! This way, if you please.
My sword strikes true!
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. You are wise indeed to have sought my aid.
Tremendous work!
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Myself hard pressed to respond. Crab triumph by the horns.
It strikes me that we have not visited Mel for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late? I can guide you there if you wish.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Was most effective. A new destination calls to you, I take it. There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon. But at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste. I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Look, Master, a chest. We must find a way to open it.
'Tis a vexing thing to see it so plainly and yet be unable to open it.
Our foe shall know my pain twofold.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
If we're to destroy this, it will have to be from the other side.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any of your unwanted...
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few. Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether it will be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
Will nothing exciting ever happen here?
I should be on top form today. I can feel it. I'm always doing about a dozen things.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ear. Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes a man wonder, it does.
Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story...
Hail, friend. How fare you? 'Tis not long now ere I am to undertake the trial of archery. I thought it only right to tell you that, as you were the one who gifted me the bow that I'll be using. I was also rather hoping you would consider attending. No one could be worthier of witnessing this milestone in elven archery than you. Ah, but the path to the arbor is not easily found or followed. 'Twould be best I escorted you. There is a log bridge near the ruins where I train. I'll await you on the other side. Come find me when you are ready to make for the sacred arbor, the village of my people.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell is, her ties to this figure from the neighboring country have a romantic tint.